Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. So it's Monday afternoon. I'm off from work today, and I'm just chilling. I've been watching the Matrix movies because a buddy of mine and me are going to go check out the Matrix, the new Matrix finally in theaters tonight. So I was like, let me rewatch all the original three because from what I understand, you need to watch those. And I'm sitting on my couch and I get a little tweet notification and I'm like, well, that's interesting, but I didn't know Warner Brothers was dropping anything, so I didn't expect much. And then what I clicked on turned out to be a 2.5+ minute video, and I am now very, very excited to push play on this trailer. What am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a look at the Bat and the Cat trailer for The Batman. And as you can see, ironically, I was just wearing my Batman shirt today. My mom got me this for Christmas, so I was like, got it this morning, like, let's put on the new Batman shirt. And now we have a new trailer for the Batman. And I'm stoked because I didn't know we were getting a trailer today. It's a total surprise for me. And like I said, it's 2.5+ minutes long, which means it's like a real trailer. And it's titled The Bat and the Cat trailer, which tells me this is going to give us probably a pretty good idea of what Batman and Catwoman's roles and stories will kind of look like in the movie, and I hope they give us a little bit more around what's going on with Penguin and Riddler. So let's not waste any time, man. I want to see what this bad boy is. Also, my sister got me this Chewbacca pillow for Christmas. How cute is he? I love him so much, and he's so comfortable. But let's throw the headphones on. Let's get the trailer up, and let's get jacked to see some new material for the Batman with the Bat and the Cat trailer. Look at that Batmobile, I love it!
Bruce Wayne.
Sorry?
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
Okay.
You know, you really could be doing more for this city.
Could he? He's doing a lot! Look at that!
Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
Love that. Oh, shoot! That's how that...
Riddler.
Oh.
He's asking for you.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
You came. I've been trying to reach you.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays. The Bat and the Cat.
Oh! Oh!
Got a nice ring.
A new friend of yours?
I'm not so sure.
Really good. I love
Just
that.
here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city. You're part of this too. Stay still! How am I a part of this? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you
Dude,
were.
the Waynes.
Bruce Wayne.
So he knows it's him the whole time. That's wild.
Years. You lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce.
He's still away.
He's involved in this?
No, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a vigilante.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
I love it. Oh, this feels so much like Batman.
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's through violence you may find.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Yeah.
Vengeance. Let's get into some trouble.
Dude, this looks nuts! Let's go! Dude, every single thing I see for this movie just gets me so excited. Holy cow. And the other thing, dude, every time Matt Reeves drops a trailer, it, like, contains more things than I expected to contain, and there was so much story detail in this one. Oh my goodness, I love that. I mean, we kind of were getting the vibes that this was going on, but seems very much like the Riddler is just straight out trying to out the Waynes, and the fact that the Waynes are probably involved in some way, some manner, in all of the underworld activity in Gotham. And that's a story that, they did really, really well in the Telltale series for the Batman, on PlayStation, Xbox, on your normal gaming consoles. But, it's a very story-driven game, and it very much dives into the ideas of, like, the Waynes not being as squeaky clean as they look. So I love the idea of seeing a Batman live-action movie finally dive into the Wayne's history a little bit more. Make that front and center, and have that be the trigger to spark what the Riddler's doing. I love that. Shocking that the Riddler knows Bruce Wayne is Batman already. I mean, granted, this is Batman's second year, so clearly the Riddler's been watching and paying attention, and probably... you know what? It would be awesome if the movie actually allowed the Riddler to figure it out by going, well, who would have the money and the means to do what this guy's been doing for the last year? Oh, yeah, Bruce Wayne, right? Like, it's one of those things, like, we always joke and laugh about the fact that, like, nobody puts together that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Like, he's probably the only person in Gotham that could do the things that he does, because he has the resources. So I would love to see if the Riddler gets into that at all. But I really, really, really love the idea of Catwoman doing her thing, right? Like, she's definitely committing some robberies. She's definitely doing that, like, street level crime. But Bruce and Batman are gonna look past it, and they're gonna team up to try to take down the Riddler. But I like that she's not squeaky clean at all, right? Like, you can see that she's putting herself in situations where, like, it could be dangerous. And Bruce, as Batman, right? When he said Selina, oh, dude, come on, man. Like, that's one of those, we know it's Bruce, she doesn't know it's Bruce. Like, when she was like, who's under there? I also love that shot of him in the hoodie toward the end where he still has the eye black on, which means he's gonna be coming straight from Batman gear. So, like, I don't know, like, is a suit underneath that hoodie? Is he just, like, did he get home, rip everything off, and go right out? Like, I'll be interested to see why the eye black is on his eyes, and if that gives anything away to anybody. The crash on the Penguin was freaking dope. Like, we've seen bits and pieces of that, like, sequence, and to see that car flip over. Oh, man, and the action. The action looks absolutely stellar. All of the choreography, between Catwoman and Batman looks spot on. Exactly the type of choreography you would expect to see. Some of it even familiar to things we've seen in the animated cartoons. The original animated series, the first time Catwoman shows up, there's a back and forth between her and Batman that's very similar to the choreography in their first exchange that we saw in the trailers all the way back in the first one, right? So I'm loving all that. I'm very, very excited to see Andy Serkis take on the role of Alfred, and in the little instances that we've gotten him, like, he feels and sounds like Alfred, man. So I'm really excited to see what he does. We get, not a ton of Jeffrey Wright in this one as Commissioner Gordon, but you see him going, it looks like with the mayor probably going back and forth about, like, this guy's a vigilante. Like, is he working with you guys? Is he part of this, the stuff that's going on? And, Gordon... No, man, he's with us. Like, I love, like, you're just seeing all of the thing that trailers are doing so well are just putting all the pieces out, in ways where it's like, that's so accurate to Batman, that's so accurate to Batman, that's so accurate to Batman and his stories. Like, you're just seeing all these little things that we know that have come from a whole multitude of stories being lined up in a way in live action where you're like, yes, like, this feels like the comic book's really coming to life, and that's super, super exciting. So, oh man, what an exciting little drop we get on a Monday afternoon, 2 days after Christmas, with the Bat and Cat trailer for the Batman. I'm so stoked. Everything about this, I want to watch this trailer like 95 more times. Like, everything that they're giving me in this movie has me so intrigued with where they're going to go and what kind of story they're going to tell. And we haven't even really seen John Turturro at all as Carmine Falcone, but I'm telling you, man, like, this whole cast looks great. I'm so excited for Pattinson. I think he's just going to crush. Colin Farrell, even though he's not in this one too much, like, you know that he's going to absolutely knock it out of the ballpark. And just everybody that's showing up in this movie. Paul Dano looks fantastic. Zoe Kravitz. I mean, like, the vibes that I am getting from Kravitz and Pattinson are so spot on to those characters. And if that is going to be, like, your main linchpin, right? The Bat and the Cat story is going to be that kind of central thing in and around everything that's going on with the Riddler. If that's the case, what these two are giving you performance-wise is going to be something very, very special, and probably nothing like we've ever seen with a Batman and Catwoman before. And that's super, super exciting, because as much as I love Michelle Pfeiffer, I think she's still the greatest, and I think Anne Hathaway did a really good job. Like, everybody that's ever played in the Batman world, there is room for improvement, which is always crazy to say. And it feels like this cast and this movie and Matt Reeves are getting us into a place where we have never seen Batman. But I'm stoked, man. The story, the few breadcrumbs they're giving us have me extremely intrigued, and what I am physically seeing with my eyes is just something that looks like a masterpiece. So I'm gonna stop talking because I've been going for a while. I need to watch this trailer like 4 or 5 more times. Maybe I'll do a breakdown a couple days from now. I'm kind of busy today, but this was like a random, like just dropped in the middle of my day. I was like, I have to take a look at this because it's the freaking Batman. And it was a freaking awesome trailer. So there you go, man. Those are all the thoughts from the C-Man on the Batman, the Bat and the Cat trailer. I'm here for it. The question is, are you, man? What are you thinking? Did you know this was coming? Was this a little Christmas treat surprise for you to get the story trailer finally for the Batman and get a real idea of where we're going? What things were popping for you in the trailer? What do you think of Zoe Kravitz? This is the most we've seen her as Selina and Catwoman. We get to hear her and Batman interact a lot. How is that stuff popping for you? Does it feel authentic? What are you thinking about Paul Dano and what he's trying to uncover about Gotham, and where do the Waynes fit in that puzzle? Do we go someplace where, like, is Martha in Arkham? Like I said, that Telltale series is the one that always speaks the loudest to me when you're talking about the Waynes being in like really involved in seedy stuff. We've seen this obviously in the comics too, but I don't know, that Telltale series just like is the one that I feel has done it the best. So are we going down routes from the Telltale series? Do you think this is just going to be comic oriented around the Waynes? What are you looking forward to the most from the movie now that we have a better idea of the story? What do you think of the action and the choreography? And who's popping the most for you besides, obviously, Pattinson himself, Mr. Robert Pattinson? Who is really popping in this one for you next to him? Is it Selina? Is it Alfred? Is it Paul Dano kind of on that opposing side? The little bit of Penguin we get. Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, on the Batman's The Bat and the Cat trailer goes down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man as we approach March 4th, 2022 for the Batman. You want to be here for when I talk about The Matrix because you want to see that tonight. You just want to be here anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions. You dig what the C-Man is doing. You want to show me a little love and support. Well, hey, man, come join C-Maniac Nation. It's where you can hang out with me all the time. And we got some pretty cool people over here. You want to be a part of that crew? Jump over there, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man, and I am signing off. Peace. Oh, hey, what's going on? You must be sticking around because you're looking for more content featuring this guy. Well, guess what? You're in the right place. You can check out more videos right here and right here. And if you have and you want to come join that C-Maniac Nation, you can hit that subscribe right over there.